Welcome back to my channel, Cosmic Inside Astrology. I am your co-pilot, Christina. So I'm going to continue the March astrology forecast for Leo rising sun and moon. And I'm gonna go until Scorpio with this recording. So March for you, Leo, starts with March 1st when Sun and Pisces sextile. And Sun in Pisces going to sextile with Jupiter in Taurus. So this is an amazing, really, really beautiful, sweet aspect in heaven. It is going to happen in your 8th and 10th house. This aspect actually brings a fortunate expansion in areas related to shared resources. 8th house is shared resources, transformation, intimacy. And it's going to positively influencing your career and your public status, which is your 10th house. Successfully negotiating a raise or investment that boosts your financial security and elevates your professional standing. Then March 3rd, we're going to have actually Venus in Aquarius square Uranus in Taurus. This is not a sweet aspect. It is a tension. The square is always a tension, but not necessarily ending in bad situations. So it's between your 7th and 10th house. Tension might arise between your close relationship or partnership, which is the 7th house, and your career, your ambition, your public image, leading to unexpected developments in this area. So, it's, as I said, it's not necessarily bad. You're going to be pushed to change, maybe because your significant other lost the job, and then the tension from home, from partnership makes you to change your career. But also a sudden career opportunity could require reevaluating the balance between your professional partnership and your commitments to a partner, to a significant other as well. March 4th, Mercury in Pisces sextile Uranus in Taurus. It's going to be your 8th and 10th house again. So there is insight or communication related to share finances, inheritance, or deep personal transformation, even intimacy, could lead to innovative breakthrough in your career and public role. So, don't start to date with your CEO, for example. This is actually a reminder over here, or actually, because it's a sextile, if you are flirting or start to date with someone who is in higher position, you might also going to get in higher position. Try to keep your integrity. That's very, very important over here. An unconventional approach to a financial matter or partnership could open up new career paths and opportunities for you. March 5th, we're going to have Mars in Aquarius sextile North Node in Aries. That is your 7th and 9th house. Action taken within partnership or significant relationship. This is your 7th house, are in harmony with your growth path, with your belief, with your travel, with your high education and philosophical expansion. So planning a significant trip or educational pursuit with a partner that aligns with your shared goals and individual growth path. You might going to get surprised by your husband or wife and go for a vacation, a long-term travel with him or her. March 8th, we're going to have Mercury conjunct Neptune in Pisces. It is also almost like a Mercury retrograde. It is a confusing time sometimes because Neptune could give us that kind of rose-colored glasses and we don't see clearly. This conjunction can deepen your understanding or philosophical patterns, shared resources, intimacy, blending logic with intuition. It is potential for transformation, but spiritual transformation. So, for example, a deep conversation with someone who is very close to you, it could be your significant other, or it could be someone who, even your psychologist, or anyone who is close to you, giving you some kind of mutual understanding, right? And your subconscious going to be surface and submerge, and you are capable to solve issue with those within yourself or with the significant other, and it's giving you some kind of emotional bonding. March 9th, Mars square Uranus in Taurus, but at the same time, Mercury gonna go to Aries, enter Aries, where it's going to be really assertive and advocate for others, and the same time going to sextile Pluto in Aquarius in 0 degrees. So Mars-Uranus square, it's going to be a tension. Square is always a tension, introduce sudden challenges and changes related to your career and reputation, urging flexibility. So Uranus is asking you to be flexible and be innovative and be unique. Meanwhile, Mercury, Pluto, sextile, encouraging you to talk and be authentic and be powerful with your talking and your beliefs, and anything you discuss with religion, education, travel. Make sure you stay in your authentic truth and you're not giving up your authenticity. So the example for this, facing an unexpected shift in your professional life that tests your adaptability via profound discussion or insight related to your beliefs, strengthens your connection with your significant other or with your business partner or with a friend, but also legal matters, because Pluto and Mercury, legal matters would turn for your favor. And as I said, March 9th, Aries, Mercury gonna ingress Aries, your 9th house. Anything to do with travel, with education, you're going to get energized, you want to travel, you see your future clearly, you're going to pursue what you wanted, and your spiritual belief going to change, you're going to start YouTubing, publishing something, you're gonna go, you might even go and move abroad, so it could open you those doors for you to new areas, and you're gonna be very direct and bold with your communication. If you want to stay alert, use peppermint, for example. And because you are Leo, red jasper could be also any kind of red and citrine, like yellow stones could be also used during this Mercury in Aries phases for you. March 10th, new moon in Pisces in your 8th house. Anything to do with taxes, with identity theft, banks, stock market, intimacy, pregnancy. So you might going to get pregnant, you might going to have a new intimate partner. That could be also create a solution for your stock issues, bank issues, inheritances. You can get an inheritance, you can get paid, and you can get a really, really good tax refund over here. So joint finances, prenups, anything with stock investment and debt relief could be really amazing for you, and it's a solution for debt relief. Then March 11th, Venus going to enter Pisces, very exalted. It's loved to be here. It's very welcomed and loved. It's almost like a bucket list vacation. So Venus is love and currency and beauty and affection, smooth negotiation in financial partnership. So you might going to find the best mortgage broker. You might going to find the best private detective who is helping you in some cases. Or you find actually people who are helping you with your prenup, will, trust, a good attorney, for example, or to get your inheritance. So that is financial harmony. It's increased empathy also in your intimacy and in your love life. Then we're going to focus on March 19th when the sun going to enter Aries. That's your 9th house. You want to travel. You want to go and finish your master degrees, for example. You're going to have new spiritual beliefs. You're going to start podcasting or publish a book. It could be really great for that. If you would like to get a visa, passport, or move abroad, start the process of moving abroad could be also very beneficial during these times. All right, guys. So what is going to happen for you? Yes, so we're going to have March 25th, the full moon lunar eclipse, and it's going to happen in Libra and in your 3rd house. Younger siblings, nieces, nephews, cousins, aunt, uncles. So it could end a relationship with them, or, if you have an elderly aunt and uncle who are ready to do a transition, they could actually, do a transition and finish the earthy journey. But also it could end a living situation. You're going to get and move away from the community where you are living right now, ending a relationship and with a neighbor. A neighbor could actually pass away unexpectedly because it's a fated event. Something like that. There is also some kind of communication project, but you are finishing at this moment. Maybe you're finishing your website and it's ready to be seen, or maybe you are finishing an online school project, a skill-based study, and right now you are getting licensed and you are ready to work on that field. So it could be also good. It's a fated event. Usually it's unexpected, so unfortunately unexpected event, it's not really welcomed, especially with lunar eclipse, but we might want to believe in the sugar-coated side here. So March 29th, Pallas Athene, the asteroid of wisdom and warrior, the warrior god is actually going retrograde in Sagittarius in your fifth house. Fifth house is joy. It's your romantic partner. It's investment. It's also gaining opportunities with investment and money and lottery winning. So Pallas Athene could bring back a partner for you, a romantic partner. It could bring back a creative project. If you get rid of your manager or manager, then you can rehire the person. So it could be really good. You can reconnect with your child if you get, some misunderstanding over there. Pallas Athene is wise. It's creating, it's choosing its battle. It doesn't want to fight only if it's necessary. So creative project would come back to you, a very insightful, very, reflecting on your past, reflecting who you enjoyed life when you were a child, and you might want to start something like that with creativity. You were studying piano and you didn't have time anymore, and you're gonna go back to study piano again, or anything with creativity. And March 31st, Vesta going to move in Cancer. That's your 12th house. Vesta is eternal flame. It's compassion and passion. That's the spark within the asteroid. So hidden investment. So you are capable to actually invest in something, but you're not necessarily going to talk about that. You're capable to start a creative project, but you're working behind the scene. Vesta over here giving you passion, compassion with the underprivileged. You might going to have to feed the homeless. You can get rid of some kind of addiction over here. You can create a home or facility for healing for others. So that's a sanctuary that is like a retreat over here, and you're willing to go for that. You can use something like moonstone during the lunations, and amethyst as well would be really, really great, especially the Pisces new moon. All right, Leos, if you know the drill, please subscribe, like, and comment below, and share it with your friends and family so they can also learn from my readings. Moving forward, and we're going to talk about Virgo rising, sun and moon over here. So if you have a Virgo rising, firstly, secondly, sun and moon, this is your March astrological forecast. So you are watching that for your sun, then you're watching that for your career and your father figure, your moon, your mother figure, and your subconscious, your fears, your emotions. March 1st, Sun in Pisces, sextile Jupiter in Taurus. It's beautiful, kissing aspect. It's a Venusian in flavor. It's giving you a lot of love between 9th and 7th house. So this aspect brings beneficial growth and expansion to partnership and relationship. You might going to get married. You can have a destination wedding somewhere, or actually an engagement. It's positively going to impact your life, a travel, or your belief, or your education. You might going to actually finish a university, or maybe you are getting accepted in a university, and it's going to change your belief system. You and the partner might decide to enroll in a course together, expanding both your horizon and strengthening your bond, your relationship. March 3rd, Venus in Aquarius square Uranus in Taurus. So, you know, the square is attention. Uranus is unexpected, it's innovative, it's technology, it's craziness, it's rebel. Venus in Aquarius, you know, like, all right, there is love, but, you know, there is a little bit of distance because Aquarius not necessarily showing the emotions there. It's between your 6th and 9th house. Tension might rise between your daily routines and work life, right? So it could be something to do with your freedom, desire to be free. So 9th house is desire to be free, but somehow the work, you have to overwork all the time. You have a lot of load on your shoulder and you are not capable to travel, you're not capable to actually take that kind of university class but you wanted before because maybe you don't have the money for that right now. Definitely sudden shift on the area of education. Even if you would like to go abroad for work, you know, it might be challenged, or right now you might going to get an opportunity to go abroad and live abroad because of your company moved abroad, but it could be challenging to get passport or visa, or it's a lot of bureaucracy. Definitely unexpected work assignment, which is conflicting with your trip or with your education, okay? So you will have to reassess your priorities right now. Then March 4th, Mercury in Pisces, sextile Uranus in Taurus, 7th house and 9th house, communication within partnership, benefits from innovative ideas or unexpected insight related to travel, beliefs, or education. And it's going to fostering growth because, you know, it is positive over here. For example, a conversation with a significant other or business partner going, and it's going to be spontaneous because Uranus is involved and Uranus is spontaneous, going to actually make you to decide to go for a trip, for example, and there you can explore new cultural backgrounds, new anthropology, new philosophical study, and it's going to help you with an inner growth as well. March 5th, Mars in Aquarius sextile North Node in Aries. This is also a very, very positive aspect. 8th house and 6th house, work and money. So action taken in your daily routine or work, which is your 6th house, align with your path of transformation and shared resources. So it could be like, you know, you work more, you have more money, you put that in stock market and it's going to increase and you're going to lucky about that kind of situation. But it could be also like you are capable to get a mortgage for rental properties and buy rental properties. You can, you know, transformation could come within, like you need a support animal. For example, 6th house is small animal, 8th house is psychological. So you need some kind of support animal for anxiety and you will get that right now. You will have a connection with a small animal. March 8th, Mercury conjunct Neptune in Pisces. I keep saying that it is almost like a Mercury retrograde because Neptune is very confusing, could be confusing. Mercury is communication, sales, traveling, you know, like the ability you process information. Neptune might be like a little bit silly over here, like, oh my God, I can't study right now because I'm daydreaming all the time. You know, it's actually in your 7th house, so there could be some kind of issue with communication with your business partner. You are not clear, or she is not clear, or with your significant other. But also it could be some kind of spiritual conversation as well with a business partner or significant other, maybe, you know, planning a trip for a retreat. It could be, so it could be really heartfelt. It could be a deep connection, a psychological connection through traumas, similar traumas as well. Please don't connect through some kind of addiction, because Neptune is addiction. So, you know, they can drink together or do drugs together. So please don't do that. But very deeply, very emotional discussion. March 9th, Mars square Uranus. in Taurus, and Mercury in Aries going to sextile Pluto in Aquarius. Mercury going to ingress Aries the same day, 0 degree, and going to sextile Pluto in 0 degree. So what's going to happen? That's going to happen in your 8th and 6th house again. So anything to do with conversation, communication, sales, mortgage, applying for mortgage, getting money to, as I said, for buy a puppy or for renovate your workplace, your office. It could be, yeah, renovate and hire someone. You might going to get to hire someone, and you're going to get the fund for that. Definitely money and work going to align together this month for you. But the square, Mars and Uranus, this is a nasty square. I really don't like it. I really dislike it. So, you know, because of Uranus is in your 9th, well, it is challenges and changing and challenges in your foreign if you would like to have a passport visa, or if you start to YouTubing, you can get a troll on YouTube or on social media. If you are publishing, your publishing company can screw up your book, and you have to eventually republish again because there is a lot of mistake. It could bring in some kind of different spiritual belief. Right now, you're going to question your belief. Because of maybe war. So you will see a lot of natural disaster or wars around you, and you will be like, what the hell? You know, like where is God in this situation, kind of sadness. And, you know, that's why you're going to question your beliefs. All right, so then when Mercury going to enter Aries in your 8th house, that is something with will, trust, inheritance, refund. So you're going to be really very assertive to go to get that inheritance or hire the right attorney. You're going to be very, very passionate also. And maybe you want to, well, it could bring in some kind of sexual talk, like you're going to want to talk dirty to your partner. Or there is definitely more passion, but passion with words, stimulating with words, and you're going to be attracted or obsessed with the brain of the other person. And, you know, it is good for investment because Mercury is sales, 8th house is stock market, anything with metals, maybe invest in metals, it could be really great. March 10th, we have a new moon in Pisces in your 7th house. You know, 7th house is your relationship. There is a new beginning. You can reinvent your relationship with a business partner or a partner. It could be something like a legal matter storm for your favor. You can get a new friend, new alliances. It could be something like, all right, you know, I renew my vows. I'm going to get married or engaged during this time. You can use lapis lazuli because the new moon in Pisces or amethyst to help you with the lunation. Or in March 11th, Venus going to enter Pisces, where it's actually exalted. It's love to be here. It's witness from your relationship. As I said, engagement, wedding, destination, wedding, romantic feelings, romantic talking, sweet communication, sweet pillow talk, smooth. Even if you have to sign contract agreements, it's going to be really, really smooth. It could bring in a lot of followers if you are YouTubing or doing anything or social media, because the 7th house is your clientele as well. All right, and we're going to have and go then when March enter Pisces in March 22nd, and it's also going to be your 7th house. There could be some kind of tension between you and the business partner, a relationship. You know, that's your client, that's your clientele, that's your social media account. Maybe somebody going to start to trolling you on YouTube, or it could be like just having very strong opinion, and maybe it is a tension because your opinion is not agreeing with the person, and yeah, big tension even between you and your significant other, with communication or even spiritual belief, or maybe your significant other going to say, please don't drink, you started to drink a lot, and I don't like this, and that it's going to be some kind of frustration over that. March 25th, you're going to have the full moon lunar eclipse in your second house in Libra. Second house is your value, your self-worth. It is anything to do with your earned income. You might going to lose a job and you're not going to have that income anymore because of, but it could be a blessing ending. Maybe you couldn't take it anymore. It was a lot of frustration. It was too much work and it didn't worth the stress there. It could be also like you had some kind of self-sabotaging behavior or low self-confidence, and right now it has to go because otherwise you won't be able to earn money. So the way you are looking at earnings and money and the connection with money for you, that's going to change definitely over here. And then we're going to have March 29th, Pallas Athene gonna go to Sagittarius. It's in your first house. Fourth house is family roots, real estate, anything to do with endings as well. So it could be like you were talking about to sell the house, but you stopped, and right now it's gonna come up again. So you might going to reconsider to sell, or you might going to reconsider to buy a house because you had an opportunity over there and you didn't act on it in time. There is definitely, Pallas is wisdom, so there is some kind of wiseness coming in family matters, or it could be like reconnection with a family member who you lost connection with, but without war. So, and then the last one is when March 31st, Vesta gonna enter Cancer, and it's gonna happen in your 11th house. Vesta is passion, compassion, eternal flame. It is the spark within. It's bringing a lot of social event in your way. It's going to actually help you to connect and have a new friend or a new social circle. You're going to enter a new community somehow. Very, very nurturing community and community ties and nurturing friendship is coming back to you. All right, guys, I think that's it. And if you like my videos, please subscribe, like, and comment below, and share it with other people so they can also benefit from my readings. And we're going to go with Libra right now. So if you have a Libra rising, Sun and Moon secondly, this is your March astrology forecast. If you have a rising, then it's going to happen everything, not everything, but you're going to have activate your 6th and 8th house during this month. And then Libra rising is for everything about you, your body, the way you express yourself, and everything what is happening around you and with you. Libra Sun, that is your authority figure, father figure, your career, and Libra Moon, it is your emotions, your feelings, your subconscious, your mother figure. March 1st, we're going to start with Sun in Pisces, sextile Jupiter in Taurus. That's the 6th and the 8th house. As I said before, there is a lot of emphasis. So it promotes growth and beneficial development in your daily routine and work or health, because 6th house also health. It is also your small animal and your rental properties, and it's going to positively impact your finances. So you might going to be able to rent out that house you wanted to, or buy a rental property and renting, and you bringing money into your life. There could be also like, because of it's a major transformation in health as well. Improving your work efficiency, anything to do, and some kind of new routine, which is leading you to transform your whole entire daily routine. The way you are serving others, the way you are actually working, it's going to change and going through under transformation. You might going to transform your office place. You're going to maybe hire a psychologist who is helping you to to get rid of old habits and self-sabotaging behavior. March 3rd, Venus in Aquarius square Uranus in Taurus. This is attention. This is a Martian in flavor. It's, you know, like initiative, like igniting something, start something, assertive energy. It could be aggressive time to time. And, you know, Venus is love, Uranus is unexpected. So it could be some kind of love affair coming in, and you are married, and, you know, it's going to bring intention in your marriage because you were cheating. But it could be some kind of creative project as well, some kind of sudden creative project, which is going to bring in money. So you are out of nowhere start to write a lyrics, and it's going to be the best hit, or, you know, you're going to start to write something or create something, and you can sell it, you know, an art, and it sells for $1 million, and or you put your artwork on stock photo, whatever, and it brings in a lot of money, but unexpectedly you will get recognized. But, you know, intimacy, because 5th house is romantic partner, 8th house is also sex. So pregnancy, it could bring in a pregnancy, but maybe unexpected. So it will be some kind of tension in that. All right, Mercury going to sextile with Uranus in Taurus, Mercury in Pisces on March 4th, 6th and 8th house again. So that is going, Mercury is communication or ideas, and it's going to be related to work because it's 6th and 8th house, right? Or your head. So you might going to need a second opinion, or you might have to change your financial strategies. You have to be really innovative. Something unique has to come up. Otherwise, you are not going to get that kind of big amount of money that you expected. So it has to be unique. Conversation with colleagues can spark, and you can get your idea from there. And, you know, please don't steal ideas, but it could help you to actually improve something what you created, and, you know, and create money with it. March 8th, Mercury conjunct Neptune in Pisces. It could be very confusing energy, but it could be also beautiful for talking to someone. It could be some kind of healing going on, but healing through reading, healing through meditation, healing through group therapies, healing through, you know, how do you call that when you go away? Retreat, healing through retreats as well. So, or actually you can start some kind of art therapy, and art therapy can have drama therapy, could heal people as well. So the examples are there. Or you might going to buy a puppy, which can heal you as well. March 9th, Mars squares Uranus, and Uranus is in Taurus, and Mercury going to enter ingress areas, and the same day sextile Pluto in Aquarius. So, you know, the square over here, it's some kind of upheaval, some kind of tension. And the tension is sudden, and something to do with financial agreement, something to do with your intimate relationship, with tax fraud or tax refund. And it could be something with prenup, trust, will, inheritance. So tension over there. And when Mercury Pluto sextile is going to help you, because it's going to happen between your 7th and 5th house. It could help you actually with romance and sexuality and with your mojo, but there could be like, if your partner talking you beautifully, you're going to have, or you want to have more intimacy, because of finally you have that beautiful talk, and, you know, like you can connect not only mentally and you know, with verbally, but also sexually as well. And March 9th, as I said, Mercury going to enter your 7th house, that is Aries, and that's your relationship house, legal matters, alliances, anything to do with your social media followers and clientele. Definitely, it will be very assertive over here. You want to say the truth no matter what, and you're going to stay authentic. If, you know, there is a lot of direct communication. You're going to call out your significant other or your business partner, or, you know, even your client who going to question your integrity. You're just gonna say, who are you? How dare you to do that? You know, it is an assertive energy over here. March 10th, we're going to have a new moon in Pisces, and it's going to happen in your sixth house. Sixth house, anything to do with your daily routine, pet, rental properties, work and health, and service for others. So definitely the new moon over here, it's a new regime. You're going to start new supplement. You want to get healed. You want to have a new membership. You might going to even get licensed like a trainer, or open a yoga studio, or any hair, a juice bar, something like that. It could be. Or adopt a pet as well. March 11th, Venus enters Pisces in your sixth house. Be careful with sweet tooth. And Venus over here could actually elevate your sugar level, so careful with that. But you know, it's a lot of love and self-love. And again, I love myself to get massages, sixth house, or you know, I'm going to create a beautiful rental property. So I'm going to redesign it, and I get more money out from that. That is harmony at your workplace, with your colleagues, with your roommate. So that is bringing in harmony and peace in your life. So I like that. Then what we have, let's see what else we have. March 22nd, Mars is going to enter Pisces. You know, it's a water sign. Mars over here is advocate for spiritual beliefs and for the underprivileged. It's gonna happen in your sixth house. So you're going to not only heal yourself physically, but mentally as well, and getting rid of self-sabotaging behavior, perhaps addictions. And if you would like to, then you can, you know, help with that with dandelion roots, because Pisces is ruled by Jupiter, that's the old avatar, and that's the liver. So dandelion milk thistle could help detoxify the liver and help with addiction, to decrease the craving actually for alcohol and drugs. All right, so then we're going to have what else? Let me see what other aspect we have. Yes, we're going to have the lunar eclipse. And the full moon lunar eclipse is going to happen in your first house, since you are Libra, and it's going to happen in Libra. So actually, that's your personality, your personal goals, your identity is going through a karmic fated transformation. You have nothing else but change, because of circumstances going to throw you some kind of curveball. And if you are not changing, you can get in trouble. You can get in kind of, you know, like, I need to change my health, because otherwise I could get diabetes, or my eating habit, or things like that. I need to change the way I represent myself, because I let go of my hair, and I look like a homeless, you know, and I need to change. And it's a drastic change, and it's a fated event for you. So, you know, or one day to another, you just change, you wake up and you say, you know, I don't want to be a pushover anymore. I'm done. I'm done saying yes to everyone, to please everyone, and no is liberating for you right now. Okay, what else is going to happen? March 29, we're going to have Pallas gonna go retrograde in your third house in Sagittarius. Anything coming back with a project? Pallas is wisdom and warrior goddess, but wise, very wise. So, for example, reinvent your social media account, or redesign your website could be possible here. Anything to do with publishing, you maybe have to re-edit your book, because of there are mistakes here before you publish. Anything to do with licensing or studying. So perhaps you started to study something, but you couldn't finish, and you're going to return and get the license right now. And then March 31st, Vesta enters Cancer. Oh, also March 29, somebody can come back to your life, a friend, a sibling, if you lost contact with. And March 23rd, Vesta going to enter Cancer. Vesta is the eternal flame, and Cancer is anything to do with family, but it's gonna be in your 10th house. So you're going to have some opportunity to balance out your family life and your career. You might going to actually have your office at home and work from home, if that was the plan for you. But definitely it is new goals, new career goals, new opportunities for you. I really like this. All right, guys. So if you love my video, know the drill. Please subscribe, like, and comment below. and share it with your friends, family, so they can also learn and have some benefits from my reading. We are going and moving forward, and right now we are getting to Scorpio rising sun and moon. Scorpio rising sun and moon, this is your March astrology forecast. Rising for you, everything is about you, around you, with you. Sun is your father figure, your career. Moon is your mother figure, your emotions, and your subconscious. March 1st, Sun is in Pisces, sextile Jupiter in Taurus. That's going to affect your 5th and 7th house. This aspect stimulates growth and luck in matters of creativity, romance, and personal joy that positively influences partnership, agreements, contract, like 7th house matters. This is excellent time for actually develop a harmonious relationship. You might going to get proposed to somebody, or you will be proposed. So there is also an amazing collaboration on a creative field. So you might going to find a business partner with some kind of creative project, or you started to do a creative project and you're ready to show that for the public. Legal matters also can turn for your favor. All right, this is definitely strengthening bonds between you and your lover. It's a lot of romance going on. March 3rd, Venus in Aquarius, where Uranus in Taurus. Uranus is the unexpected Venus love and attraction, but it is 4th and 7th house, tension between your home life, family matters, that is your 4th house, and your personal life, living situation, and with your partner, anything even to do with your business partner or partner. You might not go into actually agree on parenting, like that is the tension you're gonna fight because of one of your child acting up, and you want to be beautifully polished and your partner going to be brutally honest. So it could be that. March 4th, Mercury in Pisces, sextile Uranus in Taurus, 5th and 7th house. This is really good, 5th and 7th house. All March for you, it's emphasized. It's going to be some kind of, as I said, creative project coming to fruition. Also, it could be some kind of legal matter with a child. So maybe you had some kind of court cause issue, or you know, who is going to, if you divorce, get the child, and right now it's turning for your favor. So yes, but you know, it could be some kind of amazing project for your children as well, and you're going to be really proud for your children. Spark between you and your romantic partner, but unexpected, you know, you're gonna have more mojo, or you're going to be more creative in your romantic life. And March 5th, Mars in Aquarius, sextile North Node in Aries. North Node is blessing. It's a Jupiterian energy. It's fate. It's the node of the moon. And Mars is anything to do with assertiveness and courage to grow, 4th and 6th house. You might going to be able to buy a rental property, or have a new pet, like a family member. It could be like your office is coming home, so you're going to have your office from home and you don't have to commute anymore. Definitely initiate changes at your home life, and it's going to be, and your work life. And you know, you can actually change the life and the health routine for your family. So it's a new regime. You may be gonna work out together, or the whole family gonna go boxing or karate or something like that, or yoga, anything you want to. March 8th, Mercury conjunct Neptune in Pisces, confusing energy, confusing communication. It's going to happen in your 5th house, but it could be really good time to do some creative project with your children, maybe writing with them, maybe writing a lyrics, or doing like a karaoke night with them, you know, or it's inspirational, it's empathy, you can talk about spirituality, afterlife, you can have the underprivileged with your children, giving away the thing what you don't use, but it's excellent quality. 5th house is joy, giving joy and happiness to others through some kind of philanthropic work with your children. So it's teaching them how to be actually compassionate. Yeah, you can become a creative medium over here and writing down, you know, about afterlife. Yeah. Okay, March 9th, Mars squares Uranus in Taurus and Mercury going to ingress Aries, and the moment it's gonna sextile Pluto in Aquarius. So, okay, Mars-Uranus square, it's a sudden challenge, it's disruption in your partnership. You have to be really open-minded to actually overcome these difficulties. It could be some kind of fight. It's a fight because of, you know, like one of you want to improve and initiate some kind of innovative new situation in your partnership and or invested in something and you didn't tell your significant other and they're going to go crazy because, you know, it's very risky. It could be a risky investment. Or you did something and you created a lawsuit. You will be sued and your significant other gonna go like crazy with this situation. So you have to stay flexible. And then Mercury-Pluto sextile is gonna happen in your 4th and 6th house. There is actually healing through workout, healing through, like for example, redesign your house, or transform your house, transform your living situation, transform your health, your family health could be really good. This is a good dynamic over here with Pluto and Mercury. Good conversation with conversation about death of a pet with your children. So somebody might going to lose pet over here and you have to talk about that. Where are they? Where is the soul and situation like that? March 9th, Mercury going to enter Aries. It's going to be in your 6th house. There is going to be, perhaps you're going to open up something. Mercury is contract. You can open up a yoga studio, a juice bar, as I said, selling supplements online. It could be that you can have license. Mercury could be licensed to be a fitness instructor or yoga instructor. Anything to do with, you can buy a pet, as I said, yes, definitely, or you can actually have a contract for rental properties. March 10th, new moon in Pisces in your 5th house, all right, romance, joy, happiness, creative project is coming to fruition. You're gonna start to write, a lyric, start a photography, have a lot of fun with your children, or you're going to invest in something which you haven't invested before, and you know, it's bringing in money. It could be some kind of winning a prize as well for you guys. But creative, artistic project, hobbies, new hobbies are possible. And then March 11th, Venus going to enter the same house, the 5th house for you. Very good time with your children, love and affection from your children, sweet talks. They're going to be obedient, you know, like you're going to do a lot of creative project together, maybe even traveling, something joyous, something joyful. Going to a concert together, sing together, dance together, going to ballroom with your romantic partner and start to study and learn ballroom dancing or things like that. It could be an opportunity. March 19th, Sun going to enter Aries, but very late. Some places it's going to be the 20 very early morning. Your 6th house, you're going to be assertive. You want to take care of your health. You're going to start a new routine. You're going to start to run in the morning because you need to lose weight, you need to get fit. That's for sure. Work, you know, like you're going to apply for jobs and you're going to be assertive about that. You will be like, okay, I have to get this job. I'm gonna push for it. I'm gonna go for it. I'm not giving up and I'm gonna get it. And then March 22nd, Mars going to enter Pisces in your 5th house. There is like talking with your children, make sure you are going and you make time for your children or with your romantic partner. Mars in Pisces in 5th house could be a lot of romance. Pisces is bedroom. It's like wrinkle the linen, you know, like it's a lot of sexual energy, romance, candles, and you know, like romantic field. But also Mars in Pisces over here, you might be really assertive to invest in oil, crude oil, maybe gas. It could be money from metals. Maybe you invested in gold and silver and or nickel, iron, whatever, and copper, and it's gonna go up. You know, your creativity is on the peak. It's a lot of vitality over here. You are being advocate for children. You can actually be an advocate for underprivileged children, and actually you can support children with art classes. You might going to buy a lot of art supplies for schools who can't afford schools. I mean, art supplies. March 25th, we're going to have the lunar eclipse in Libra in your 12th house. Lunar eclipse is eclipsing and something out. This is a fated event. You're getting rid of self-sabotaging behavior and you're getting rid of alcohol or drug abuse or something like that. Something which is a subconscious in your subconscious, but it could have been some kind of trauma from your childhood. It's surfacing and you can face that demon, that monster, and you can eliminate that. That house is hospitals, it's afterlife. Unfortunately, it could eclipse out a partner because it's in Libra. If some of you have somebody in hospice, perhaps it could do that. Or because 12th house to do anything with orphans, Libra is legal matters, so it could end actually a phase right now and you're capable to adopt the child you wanted to adopt before. March 29th, Pallas Athene going to go retrograde in Sagittarius in the second house. You're gonna get back an earning opportunity. Maybe you lost contact with someone and they didn't hire you for a while. And right now it's coming back and it's gonna be more, it's not gonna be occasional, it's gonna be more frequent with Pallas Athene over here. You're also going to learn how to deal with your money, with your investment, with your earnings, 401k, anything which is your possession, you're going to actually make sure it's preserved from inflation. Financial strategies over here. You approach, it's a new old approach to the financial strategies. And then March 31st, Vesta enter Cancers, and it's going to be in your 9th house. 9th house, anything to do with education, with your beliefs, with podcast, with visa, passport, and long distance traveling. You might gonna go somewhere. Or Vesta is eternal flame, and you might going to move abroad or buy a home abroad because Cancer is home. You move your whole entire family abroad. It could be an opportunity in a different country for you. Vesta is nurturing, and 9th house, maybe you went for a long distance travel, which is nurturing your soul, giving you so harmonious relationship with your family because you took them with you, and it's gonna be amazing for you. All right, guys, you know the drill. Please subscribe, like, and comment below and share it with your friends. And also, I'm coming back with other videos. If you would like to have a personal reading, this is my website, UrbanWitch.org. So check it out. Thank you so much for listening. Bye for now.